Cuma tak kayak lek-lek tok.
Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page.
Bisa kayak itu susun duduk lah. Oh itu yang dia. Itu.
Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Tambahin lagi.
Nak, ya Allah nak. Kamu panas ini kilo.
For listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page.
Nah itu. Beli kilo nggak sih
Tapi 7 jutaan kok.
Jadi bukan kan? Nah ya bodoh sini air.
Ini tak dulu apa lagi kayak ini.
Boleh nanti sih. Hari ini nggak perlu.
Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page.
Jatuh di situ banyak lagi.
Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
A Battle of Brazil will decide the first quarter-finalists at this year's Club World Cup as Palmeiras face Botafogo. The pair are bound for a last 16 clash in Philadelphia, with the Sao Paulo Giants set to challenge their Rio rivals. Two late goals saw Palmeiras claim top spot in Group A as they salvaged a point against Inter Miami on Monday, sending them through to the last 16 undefeated. After Luis Suarez put the MLS side 2-0 up, their CONMEBOL counterparts took all of the last 10 attempts, scoring twice, 6 shots on target, as Paulinho and Mauricio both struck at the Hard Rock Stadium. Previously, Palmeiras had kicked off with a goalless draw against Porto before beating Al Ahly 2-0. And then their tally of 5 points proved enough to pit Miami to first place on goal difference. The Vidal, who qualified for this Club World Cup by virtue winning The Copa Libertadores in both 2020 and 2021 have been at the forefront of a South American surge towards the knockout phase. Abel Ferreira's side now approach just the second all-Brazilian clash at FIFA's top tournament. The other was in the 2000 final, which saw Corinthians beat Vasco da Gama on penalties. Having been dethroned by Botafogo last year, the last two Campeonato Brasileiro champions are set to lock horns for the first time. The current Serie A season, back in March, the produced an absorbing goalless draw featuring 12, so fans can expect another close contest. En route to winning the Libertadores last year, marking their first ever continental triumph, Botafogo had to get past Palmeiras in the last 16, and they only squeezed through 4-3 on aggregate. In this global tournament, Renato Paiva's men have grabbed more headlines than their domestic rivals so far, particularly with an eye-catching defeat, all-conquering Paris Saint-Germain. Beating PSG was a landmark success, being the first Club World Cup win by any CONMEBOL team over UEFA opposition since 2012, when Corinthians conquered Chelsea in the final. Having previously swept aside Seattle Sounders, beating Europe's reigning champions, also left the Rio club on 6 points for 2 games, so they couldn't afford to lose Atletico Madrid last time out, despite a 1-0 defeat in Pasadena. The Alvinegro still topped Group B on goal difference, setting up a knockout clash with familiar opponents. Either Benfica or Chelsea will await the winner of this showdown. That quarter-final also taking place at Lincoln Financial Field, so both sides hope to extend their stay in Philly. Talking through the lineups then, starting with Palmeiras, so is Weverton in goal, Augustin Jai, Gustavo Gomez, Bruno Fuchs, and Joaquin Piqueres. In defence is Alan Richard Rios and Emi Martinez midfield. Not that Emi Martinez, by the way. Again, this is the midfield version. Also, this one is from Uruguay. Estavo Willian on the right, Mauricio on the left, and Vitor Roque leading the line for Palmeiras. As for Botafogo, is Jean Victor in goal, Vitinho, Jair Cunha, Alexander Barbosa, and Alex Tellez. In defence is Marlon Freitas, Alan, formerly of Everton, and Danilo Barbosa as the midfield three with Igor Jesus on the left, Arta on the right, and Jefferson Savarino leading the line. As the substitute benches, Palmeiras is Marcos Rocha, Anibal Moreno, Vanderlan, Felipe Anderson, Paulinho, Meke, Mikael, Marcelo Lomba, Facundo Torres, Rafael Veiga, Lucas Evangelista, Luigi, Kai Naves is also on the bench for Palmeiras. Is Taylor's Enrique Taylor's and Flaco Lopez completing the bench for Palmeiras. As for Botafogo, as is Raul Jonas Raul, Mateo Ponte, Alvaro Montoro, Juan Cruz, Nathan Fernandez, Fernando Marshall, Santiago Rodriguez, Leo Link, Newton Araujo Newton, Joaquin Correa, formerly of Inter Atletico, Caio, Gonzalo Mastriani, David Ricardo, Luis Cuiabano, and Arthur Cabral, who are ready to get underway here for the first Club World Cup knockout stage matches for all Brazilian clash. And as Palmeiras gets underway straight away, Bruno Fuchs, long ball from the back. That is flicked away from Coutinho for Palmeiras stroke, taken here by Mauricio. Now, defence with Bruno Fuchs just in front halfway. Fuchs a short pass to Rios, and back in the Palmeiras half to Weverton. In his blue goalkeeper strip, just outside his box, gives it to Fuchs. Palmeiras on halfway, and Piqueres turns and plays it infield. Calmly played back from Martinez into the feet of Fuchs. Square now for Gomez. Gomez taps short with his right foot to Jai. Back here for Gustavo Gomez, floats it out towards the left-hand side, just beyond halfway. Nice first touch there. Joaquin Kikeres, with his left knee, back into the feet of Fuchs. And Palmeiras just set on the ball here. Side in dark green now. Kikeres just over halfway, looks to hit it forwards on a diagonal, but well blocked there by Arta. Will be a throw for Palmeiras. Just over a minute played in front of halfway on the left-hand side. So throws to be taking it from Kikeres. First touch there from Richard Rios. Back into the feet of Fuchs. Here is Weberton inside the D square for Gomez. Augustin Shai asking for the ball and receives it short. Now Shai forwards onto his right foot, bring it towards halfway. Now clips it over the top, down the right hand side towards Mauricio. Cleared away there for Barbosa. Palmeiras looking to win it, but in the end, Botafogo come away with it. Midfield with Marlon Freitas. Now Freitas brought down inside the centre circle. Referee does give a free kick. It was a driving infield run. The challenge came from Emi Martinez. Just a little bit later, just caught the left leg of the Botafogo man. So will be a free kick for Botafogo. Black and white stripes taken short side of centre circle. Now here's Danilo Barbosa. Lays it across it to Vitinho, just in front halfway. Vitinho drifts in field. Now Vitinho forward pass, and Botafogo can't hold up. Cleared for defence there, and now it's a counter attack on the left hand side. Vitor Roque peels out the left hand side, and now Estava Willian cuts in. Willian plays it short. Good sliding challenge there from Richard Rios, but it will be a free kick to Palmeiras and a yellow card shown as well. And the Botafogo players are absolutely furious. Well, it was a 50-50 there to be won by the looks of it, but the referee thought it was a slightly high boot that came in the challenge. It's a free kick to Palmeiras. Botafogo player still not. Actually, was Alexander Barbosa, centre back, on with the tackle. So Alexander Barbosa will miss the next match. Botafogo do progress, but it certainly looked like he won the ball. Got a bit of the man and got him quite heavily. Well, he did get the ball. It was a bit of clipped the ankle of the Palmeiras man. It was no Richard Rios and Barbosa just came in a little bit heavy, but said to get the ball. I'm not sure. Again, he had the intent to hurt the player, but again, did clip the ankle of Richard Rios on the follow through. And I do wonder if this one might be looked at by VR. Richard Rios is still down for Palmeiras, and Arta Paiva, the head coach of Botafogo, discussing with his coaching staff, but the concerning one here for Palmeiras and Richard Rios still down. I thought Alexander Barbosa, the Botafogo centre-back, certainly got the ball. Again, the follow-through was a little bit heavy, and it was an awkward, heavy fall for Richard Rios, the Palmeiras midfielder, still being treated here. So, again, a few of the Botafogo players checking that he's fine, but he does take a pain here. Palmeiras midfielder. It's not a great sight to see it all. Palmeiras fans and his teammates are hoping that he will be fine to carry on. So, again, the medics now just checking to see how he is and slowly helping him back to his feet. An early substitution has been made, so hopefully that won't be the case for Palmeiras, and it should be fine to carry on. Palmeiras man, and again, Botafogo now they have a free kick to defend very shortly. And a couple of heat discussions going on between both sets of players as to where the free kick be taken, so Richard Rios should be fine to carry on for Palmeiras, and Now discussions going on as to whether he'll take the free kick. Again, you have Joaquin Piqueres standing behind the free kick as well. It's just one a dead central position, about 25 yards out. Few players over this one. See if this one can test. Jean Victor is gold and black. Goalkeeping kit and making sure that this ball is nice and organised. I think it will be Rios or Piqueres to step up for Palmeiras. So can they take a lead inside the first 6 minutes here? So I think Richard Rios will be stepping up to take this one again. A dead central position. 25 yards out, maybe just under. So Richard Rios, right foot to free kick, strips the wall, falls back to Rios. Goes to the square pass. Out to the right hand side. Yeah, Martinez get crossing. And he will get the corner kick, hits it off. Danilo Barbosa. Barbosa stuck tight to him. Force Martinez out to the corner flag. Did well there. Martinez in that situation. So the corner kick for Palmeiras on the right hand side. Again there. On the early pressure, shooting front there. Home fans as well. So Brazilian clashes first half. 7 minutes play. Palmeiras caught on the right side, and the deadlock comes to the near post. It's headed away there by Barbosa. Out on the right hand side. Can Palmeiras send another cross? It's a dangerous cross towards the near post, but caught there by Jean Victor. Nicely whipped right-footed cross from Alan, but a simple catch in the end because Jean Victor's positioning was so good. Now Cunha across the back line to Barbosa, slowly brings it out the box, just walking the ball here. Barbosa needs to be careful now on that yellow card. Here's Victor now. Barbosa on the ball again. Pressing here on the right hand side by Palmeiras, and they will get themselves a throw. Alex Telles under severe, no, actually will be thrown to Botafogo. Telles takes it, did well to get a throw there, Telles, but straight away it comes back to Palmeiras. There's Vitor Roque, runs into trouble with Barbosa. Loose ball almost fell to Gustavo Willian. Good challenge in there in the midfield by Danilo Barbosa. Botafogo over halfway with Vitinho. Now Savarino. Short here for Arta. Forwards on the right for Vitinho. Down the line. Botafogo into the attacking third. Was a poor pass. Well read there. It's a clearance down the left-hand side by Palmeiras. It came from Alex Telles. Botafogo got the ball back just over halfway. Now, this football is fine. The team black and white Botafogo give it away from Alan. Offside flag was up. It's Botafogo anyway. They were just trying to build down the inside right. Free kick quickly taken by Palmeiras just inside their half. Palmeiras over halfway with Jai pressing in for Botafogo, but ball playing to midfield to Richard Rios. Rios now spreads the play out to Gustavo Willian, trapped on his chest as the overlapping run of Telles. Telles is used. Now low cross comes in towards near post. It's across the face of everyone and almost turned in on Vitor Roque. Really good football here from Palmeiras, and Gustavo Willian. The overlapping run of Joaquin Piqueres, and Piqueres put the low left-footed cross in. It just came off the toe end. Looks at of Alexander Barbosa. No corner given. Palmeiras' favour. Dangerous low cross from Piqueres. Left-hand side, a short goal kick from Botafogo. Barbosa challenge late for Gustavo Willian, and then another challenge comes in. Botafogo right inside. Vitinho slowly getting back to his feet now. A couple of heavy challenges came in. First one on Jair Cunha, Gustavo Willian, and then the second one on Vitinho. Both players now lying back on their feet. 10 minutes gone here. The first knockout game in this Club World Cup. Palmeiras 0, Botafogo 0. Long ball for some Jean Victor, cleared away by Bruno Fuchs. And from Jair Cunha. Now from midfield from Richard Rios, towards the left-hand side and halfway now. Gustavo Willian turns. Willian tries to get beyond this man, does get the throw. But it's not off Alan, throw taken quickly from Willian. That's a heavy pass though Vitor Roque towards the feet of Gustavo Willian. Palmeiras looking to move quickly down the left-hand side. Good idea there from Palmeiras to take that throw quickly, but that pass from Vitor Roque was really disappointing. Botafogo got it taken, flicked on Savarino, and as far as Richard Rios in the centre circle, lifts it up. Cristiano from Barbosa. Play back from Barbosa, Danilo Barbosa to Alexander Barbosa. Defender goes long. Hit away by the Palmeiras defence. Have it now on the right-hand side with Gustin Shai. Shai now plays it short, and Alan cuts inside as his ankle caught. Really nice feet there. In the Palmeiras midfield, Alan again. There's two Allans in midfield. 14 Palmeiras and 25 the former Everton Napoli man. Botafogo. He was caught from Marlon Freitas. Get taken for Palmeiras towards the left-hand side. Pressing. Walking Pigres has to go back to his goalkeeper. He clears away Weberton. Towards the left-hand side. It's flicked away from Botafogo right back Coutinho for a throw. Yeah, Weberton was played into trouble there. His teammate just did well not to get onto it. 12 minutes gone in. Palmeiras 0, Botafogo 0. Throw take from Higueras back. With the Palmeiras left back. Now Richard Rios into the feet of Gustavo Gomez. Square for Shai. Shai turns on his right foot. Shai back to Gustavo Gomez. Cross to Bruno Fuchs. Fuchs now. Right foot to pass, short the centre circle. Rios gets it first and play it back into the feet of Gomez. It is Shai, just over halfway. There's a 1-2 with Alan. Shai now to Richard Rios inside the centre circle, right footed and square. It is Fuchs now just over halfway towards left hand side. Ball the outside of Williams' left foot cleared away from Coutinho just in front of halfway. With Fuchs again. It is Gomez. Now Gomez. Long ball. Goes short for Shai. Rios wants a square just in front of halfway on the inside right. He's dispossessed now from Alan, and Botafogo can counter-attack here with Savarino. Plays a square to Arta. Arta now, short left foot to pass. Savarino held off really well. That's an excellent challenge. That came in from Shai. Coming across and right back to help out. Now Palmeiras got long down left-hand side. It's a brilliant ball from the back from Fuchs, which finds Gustavo Willian. 13.5 minutes play. Willian trying to dance in the box. Great one-on-one defending there by Coutinho. Now Botafogo can just calm things down in possession here with Marlon Freitas. Now Danilo Barbosa just over halfway. Shorten is outside to Coutinho. Inside to Danilo Barbosa. Nice touch to get away from Vitor Roque. Centre circle with Alan. Square for Freitas. Now Freitas still on the ball here. Now Barbosa. Danilo Barbosa to be past from him. Looking for Arta. Higueras goes in field and has to quickly play back on Fuchs to his goalkeeper Weberton. Weberton direct through the middle. It's been chased to the centre from Vitor Roque. Roque now, and he blocks the attempted clearance. Roque got heavy touch from him in the box, and good challenge there for Cunha that came across in the nick of time. Vitor Roque down here. But Botafogo carry on. Alan goes in field, and now tying the ball for Marlon Freitas. Botafogo might have to get the ball out here. They do indeed. It was a real good contest between Vitor Roque and Cunha. Again, the build-up to that though was a brilliant challenge from Agustin Shai in the box. As Igor Jesus is coming across to try and hold the ball, then Palmeiras went up the other end, and Botafogo some good defending their own through. Cunha up the other end. Courtois on it. And Botafogo grown into this game after Palmeiras started Brighton. The goalkeepers had to make a significant save in the first quarter hour. A couple of the players it's been looked at. I think Cunha now back to his feet now. Actually struggling to get back to his feet. Things stands that might be an issue for Botafogo. Hoping it won't. Again, there was bit of a scare for Palmeiras earlier on. Richard Rios went down. The challenge Alexander Barbosa came in. It looked like he won the ball, but maybe have a heavy follow through, which got him the referee's note, but the only booking so far in these early stages here. Again, it's certainly going to be a real intense clash between two of Brazilian's biggest. So Palmeiras just have the drop ball here, and they just throw it back to Jean Victor. Gustavo William does the honours there. Ball's back now with Botafogo. Their goalkeeper Jean Victor, and Jay Cunha fine enough to carry on. He's asking for the ball from his goalkeeper, but yeah, Jean Victor still just walking the ball inside the area now, picks it up. Jay Cunha, he's on square if he wants to roll it to him. Instead he rolls it to Alexander Barbosa. High left footed ball towards halfway, flipped off from Igor Jesus, ball bouncing. And a slice clearance there from Gustavo Gomez. Ball up the air, Gomez does head it away though. And Palmeiras volley it towards left hand side. Gustavo William will pick it up. And the flag has finally gone up, looked very clearly offside. Flag up against Gustavo William. Quick free kick from Botafogo. Barbosa, square for Cunha. Middle Botafogo half, just calmly walking the ball here. Plays it short for Freitas, Marlon Freitas. Again, that's Alan asking for the ball. Square on, but it goes for Jay Cunha. Now Alan has it, just on the centre circle, returns it calmly to Jay Cunha. Square now for Freitas. Again, the Botafogo midfield combining with the defence here. Here's Barbosa under a bit of pressure here. Barbosa infield to Freitas. Now Alan, Freitas in the centre circle, Alan again. Now Freitas lifts up in the air towards the right hand side, controlled on the chest of Vitinho. Vitinho, full pass on the inside right to Alan. Out to Arta, Alan makes a run the box, Alan's cross blocked. And Alan, can he see out for a corner kick? He has done indeed. Was a good block there from Gustavo Gomez. Nice football though from Botafogo. Down the right hand side. Corner on that side. The men in black and white to take again, I said a moment ago there. Slowly grown into this contest. Botafogo. Corner on the right for them to take. The Lincoln Financial Field. Botafogo. The deadlock in this all Brazilian clash. Alex Telles, corner for the right side, cleared away. At the near post, ball corner there for Telles, comes back to him. Telles delivers, spinning towards the back post, punched away by Weatherton. He was challenged in the process. Went down a bit awkwardly, Weatherton, and could tell he just had a bit of a knock. And Palmeiras have another man down inside the box, but good goalkeeping there from Weatherton to punch away. Alex Telles cross. Dangerous in swing, which Weatherton punched away. And the concern here for Justin Jai, Palmeiras and Palmeiras fans have a inflatable green and white shoes with them, and it's just waving them about, creating a nice sea of green, white in their end, and along with the shirts they got on the course. So yeah, fantastic noise Palmeiras fans are making it at the Lincoln Financial Field. So a free kick for Palmeiras, drilled towards the left hand side by Weatherton, and it will reach Willian. Now Willian needs a bit of support, it goes in field. Here's Piqueres. Piqueres now goes square. V.A. Martinez. A chance for Shai to take on the shot, blocked. Alex Telles. On for Gomez, just run halfway. Chip ball cleared away from Telles again. That'll be a throw for Palmeiras, but there's a long ball for Palmeiras where Danilo Barbosa completely misjudged the bounce of the ball. Palmeiras couldn't do anything with it. Still have it though, to have a throw. Taking down to the centre circle. Here's Piqueres. Piqueres back for Bruno Fuchs. Now Fuchs just surveying his options. Still Fuchs on the ball. Cross here for Jai. Bit of time here for Augustin Jai. Long ball over the top, looking for Willian. It will reach Willian on the left hand side. Willian now cuts in, and Piquerez takes heavy touch into the box, and Botafogo managed to clear through after tracking back, but straight away Palmeiras on the front foot here, again with Fuchs. Lays it back on the left-hand side for Piquerez. Piquerez ball into the box, and a cross block there at the near post by Danilo Barbosa. So Palmeiras have themselves a corner kick. It's a nice run from Gustavo Willian, left-hand side of the box. But the low cross in first time, Danilo Barbosa across the block it. So again, Palmeiras starting to put on the pressure once more. As I mentioned previously, shooting in front of their own fans this first half, so how they would love to score in front of them. So Gustavo Willian looks to be the one to take the corner in on the left-hand side. So Willian's delivery, flicked away, out the box, ball bounce in the centre. Oh, and a clash there in the middle. The referee waves play on. Gustavo Willian on the left-hand side, cross comes in, goes to everyone, and cleared over the bar. And it will be a corner kick. Oh, Palmeiras, low delivery. Willian from the left-hand side. Igor Jesus and Augustin Jai were the two players that clashed right in the centre as Botafogo were trying to counter. Referee wave play on. It was Jesus who ran into Jai. Cross came in from Willian, went through everyone. It was clear behind for corner kick. Alexander Barbosa. Concern here though for Igor Jesus. He looks worse of the two, although the Palmeiras man is down, holding his ankle. It was a dangerous cross after referee play on from Gustavo Willian. The left-hand side. Again, it was Barbosa just spitting behind and managed to hook it. His left ankle over the bar. It's sad for both managers as players are still down. We're having a cooling break very shortly. It was intense conditions here. Players will adjust though for next year's World Cup. So Jesus slowly getting back to his feet. You can see just holding his lower back. Will be corner for Gustavo Willian to take very shortly. Across the Botafogo, certainly a dangerous one, went through everyone. Botafogo had Alexander Barbosa to thank. Igor Jesus still holding his rib cage. Coming off here, hopefully will be fine to carry on again. Augustin Jai was the man who went down. For Palmeiras, the right back just put some water on his face, just refresh himself. Hopefully they both should be fine to enter the stage again shortly. But a corner for Palmeiras on the left-hand side. Gustavo Willian to take it. So we're now all set. So it will be an outswinger to Cummins. So Willian delivers now. Right to the centre, headed down to the ground, blocked. A scramble in the box, and Botafogo just about getting clear. Now they pass out the area. There's Arta on the ball. Arta wins the throw. It was a good style and challenge though. Bruno Fuchs had to get across, but the corner came in. Then down to ground for Barbosa, blocked for his own man. And actually, I think Richard Rios blocked two attempts. His own players are now. Here's Palmeiras on the right-hand side here with Alan. Enters the box. Alan now goes backwards. Trapped on the chest of Piquerez. Now, Piquerez here for Gustavo Gomez. It is Alan on the ball for Palmeiras. Back on that right hand side for Gomez. Now cross for Bruno Fuchs. Fuchs on the ball. Fuchs and Fuchs have that option he wants on from midfield, so has to go to Weatherton just in front of D. Now Palmeiras with Gomez. Gustavo Gomez to Weatherton just inside his box still. Square now for Fuchs, and now Fuchs a high ball down the left hand side looking for Vitor Roque, but good calm header away there from Jair Cunha. Actually, I think the last touch came off Vitor Roque, so that will be a throw. Botafogo, Vitinho to take. Taken now, volley for him. Arta, ball bouncing towards Igor Jesus, header from Fuchs, and now Alan leads it for Freitas in the centre circle, play to his left, Telles. First time ball, takes a bit of deflection. That's Mauricio tracking back. Now, Palmeiras in possession with Richard Rios. It is and now Augustin Jai takes it in field. So they cross it to Icarus. Halfway. Ball pass for Willian. Here for Icarus. Now Palmeiras is playing it in midfield. Richard Rios goes backwards in steppers left into the feet of Fuchs, bring it towards halfway. Now Icarus doesn't have a forward option, has to go back get for Fuchs. Fuchs now right footed. It's gone square for Gustavo Gomez. Dropping in between them is Emi Martinez. Palmeiras just control some possession. They've had slightly more possession control in this half. It's a long ball from Weatherton. Looking right for the centre, headed away though from Jair Cunha. Ball looping up towards the centre circle. Richard Rios wins on the bounce and heads it down for Mauricio. Mauricio pokes it short for Alan. Alan cuts and field, nice feet from Alan. Alan goes down, pushing it back. Referee is playing. I thought he did. The referee has blown off for a free kick to Palmeiras inside right, just over 25 yards to go. Alan was brought down a few pushes in his back by Danilo Barbosa. So free kick for Palmeiras here. This one is probably about 30 yards out inside right, and Augustin Jai behind this one. Don't think he's got any competitors for this free kick, has he? I think Jai might be now walking away from it himself, so maybe I spoke too soon. A chance for Palmeiras to get the ball into the box with free range and still line up the free kick. Palmeiras and Jai's walked away from the scene now. So it's now been decided as to who will take this free kick. All the men in green. Only a minute off the half-hour mark. Good time for Palmeiras to break the deadlock if they can. So Alan to take the free kick for Palmeiras. Lift into the box, bounce through everyone, but not much pace on it. So bounce calling to the answer, John Victor. Throws high straight away, but clear for Palmeiras now. Clears to Botafogo through Alan. Still inside the Botafogo half, and Palmeiras are press 9. Alex Telles. Telles back to Victor. Now Victor right-footed to Vitinho. Just in front of him. Again, pressure on Freitas. Freitas goes down the right side. Was that a push there from Gustavo Gomez and Arta? It was indeed. Free kick for Botafogo. Arta just nicked in front of Gomez, and it was a clear push there. So, drinks break will now commence. I think the financial field has been a pretty tight contest, you've seen. Palmeiras and Botafogo again. Really too many big chances between these two teams, and the heat is certainly very intense though. See both sides playing Brazil, they'll be used to see it a lot more than European teams playing this competition. Fair for European teams anyway. And Alan and Freitas leading the discussions for Botafogo. This cool and break. Palmeiras manager Miguel Ferreira just having the tactics board out. Just gives players some pressure impetus as again can either side find that extra gear. Last quarter now of this first half. A few fighting challenges that come in, that's for sure, but both sides have approached the game fairly well. Then the way it's going at the moment, you can sense it's going to be really tight contest. Yeah, maybe just take that one goal for Mr. Owen to life, and Palmeiras have got some good positions. Just that final ball sometimes be lacking in the biggest outlet. As far as being Estava Willian on the left hand side. So he has some dangerous dribbles, some good pacing behind, so he's certainly the man who's carrying that breath of Palmeiras when they can have it, but so far both sides have nullified each other's threats pretty well. I mean, it's not considered a major derby in Brazil, but they certainly have played important matches against each other, competing for the league title. To win the Libertadores last season, yeah, Botafogo had to beat Palmeiras last 16. In this match, it's hard to pick a favourite. There's been so many great recent duels between the two. And we are back on the way after the call and break. Just shy of the 33rd minute, and Botafogo in possession with João Victor. Is Alan on the ball for Botafogo. Alan to Cunha. Cross for Barbosa. Telles asking for it. He's pushed high at the pitch, Telles, but Barbosa goes safe to Victor. Now Botafogo going to go along. They do indeed through Cunha. Chase it down from Jesus. Now Savarino controls it under severe pressure, and Savarino dispossessed on the halfway line. And past the water on a Willian, overhit though. It's well one back from Richard Rios, but completely overhit that pass. Now Botafogo looking to get themselves back on the front foot. Play out to the right hand side to Arta. Arta has Vitinho in support. Arta cuts inside, puts the cross in. Head away, falls back to Arta, edge of the D. Lays it off, and a snapshot well over the bar. In the end by Jefferson Savarino. It's the shot for Botafogo. It's a nice little tee up for him. He controlled it with his right foot, and the same foot just slashed it in the end. Well over the bar, but it's a promising position. Savarino to take a shot on. So just under over 10 minutes left. This first half at the Lincoln Financial Field, and the first knockout game of this Club World Cup goalless in this all-Brazilian clash in Palmeiras and Botafogo. Goal get from Weverton. It's cleared away from Barbosa by a little deflection. Comes up here now from Barbosa. Now Neo Barbosa drills it forwards too far though. For Savarino, it's back with Weverton. Now Palmeiras on the ball with Shai, Augustin Shai in field. Richard Rios down the right hand side, ball's bouncing, and Richo gets onto it, tries to get beyond this man. Barbosa clears out the box, but again, it was just a foul there committed from Telles on Alan by the corner flag. So that is a free kick, and a yellow card given to Alex Telles for showing his frustration to the linesman. It was Alan who got across, and Telles just clumsily barged into the back of him. So without doubt is a free kick for Palmeiras, and a correct decision by the referee to show a yellow card. Alex Telles, he'll need to be careful for the remainder of this match. Just over 35 minutes of it played, and free kick in a good position here for Palmeiras. Again, it's time to break the deadlock. Not too long this first half to go. Palmeiras get themselves set in the beautiful sunshine. Lincoln Financial Field. Botafogo, make sure everyone's in their right places. Richard Rios just telling a few of his teammates where to stand as Palmeiras now ready to deliver. On the right hand side through, it will be Mauricio taking the free kick. So Mauricio whips in, right footed into the centre, headed away though pretty comfortably by Barbosa out towards the left hand side midway. The Botafogo half is Alan. Alan now can't win that one-on-one duel. Good tackle made there by the other Alan of Botafogo, and it is Botafogo's Alan that comes out on top and gets the throw out of that situation. Throw take from Vitinho. On Freitas. Here's Gia Cunha. From the Barbosa back to Gia Cunha. Now Botafogo just calmly playing the centre half. A long diagonal from Barbosa. It's a really nice ball out to the left hand side to Telles. Telles delivers towards the near post, but read there from Weatherton. Releases it quickly. Weatherton towards the right hand side, and tackle made there by Barbosa. He's beaten to it for pace. And now Palmeiras edge of box for a good standing challenge. There was Vitor Roque who beat his man for pace there, but standing challenge by Alexander Barbosa. Yeah, Vitor Roque certainly didn't give it up and pace to cause Barbosa issues and get the corner kick, but moments before that, Alex Telles, beautiful delivery from the left hand side, caught by the goalkeeper, that got Palmeiras up the other end. Good defending. Barbosa. Corner for Palmeiras on the right hand side. So, and they deadlock here, 38 minutes on the clock, another corner for them. So Palmeiras from the right hand side, head up into the air. Ball loop, it was Vitor Roque's header, it was shot from Victor. Was there pushed there on Victor by Bruno Fuchs. There looks to have been a little push. Free kick for Botafogo. Dangerous corner. It's Vitor Roque and Gustavo Gomez both flinging their head towards it. Roque got the contact. Maybe the presence of Gomez just slightly put him up, but yeah, ball looped up and Victor just seemed to have dropped it. It didn't look like there was much of a nudge into him, so I can understand Bruno Fuchs' heavy frustration of that. Free kick for Botafogo, taking short from Barbosa. Here is Fuchs to Vitinho again. Palmeiras pressing high, ball in field. Freitas pass, it's a nice one, then it's a foul committed there midfield by Palmeiras, but referee ways play on. Actually, it's Gustavo Gomez, the centre-back, step into midfield to make the challenge. Botafogo carry on the left-hand side, now just slowed it down. It is Savarino square. Now Botafogo here with Vitinho. Ball inside there, close to the box here. It's a square pass midfield to Danilo Barbosa by Freitas. And the play just slows down for Botafogo, and then the referee awards a yellow card to Palmeiras, but I think that will be Gomez he's awarded to. It was for the challenge he made 30 seconds ago on Alan. Botafogo carried on their attack. That's what was way to play on at the time, but the referee has gone back. That is the right decision to put Gustavo Gomez, who will miss next match should Palmeiras get through. 5 minutes left of this first half here at the Lincoln Financial Field. This All Brazilian Club World Cup first knockout clash. So far, team Palmeiras and Botafogo. Botafogo take the short free kick. Here's Marlon Freitas. Now Botafogo here with Cunha, square in the centre circle for Freitas. Freitas ignores the option of Danilo Barbosa though. Here's Alan. to Freitas. Again with Alan. Alan hesitates to go short with his right foot, still has it. Now full pass inside right, and Freitas forward ball, bit too heavy there for Arta. And Piqueres clears. Botafogo throwing the attacking third, which goes backwards to Alan, a few yards in front of halfway, now back in the centre circle here. Jay Cunha, Alexander Barbosa. To his right in the centre circle for Leo Barbosa. Alexander Barbosa down the inside left, but Palmeiras get it back in their foul. Committed their midfield. Just a little kick there on the back of A. Martinez. Referee had to give you that one. It was Freitas who just had the little kick out. It was actually Richard Rios who there was Rios who kicked out at, and certainly was just a kick on the back of his leg, and free kick taken short from Palmeiras, and sent the ball down left, and Piqueres blocked by Arta. So a throw for Palmeiras to take just in front of halfway. Give Piqueres to take it. Piqueres goes backwards, high pressing it by Botafogo. Eagle Jesus leading it, but can't pass out from the back from Weatherton. Now Bruno Fuchs can look to bring it forward. Fuchs goes direct. Fuchs' ball. Either way for Jay Cunha, chasing it down, and Cunha puts another challenge, and this time just bounced off his chest when Vitor Roque tries to take it past him. Square ball in field to Freitas. Alexander Barbosa clears his lines towards the centre circle. Little flick there from Igor Jesus, and 50-51 from Piqueres. Now Palmeiras playing it quickly through midfield, but Alan's across for Botafogo to intercept. And Freitas back for Cunha. In the space for Vitinho. Botafogo right back to run and two, over halfway. For Vitinho. Inside. Freitas runs into traffic and clatters into Palmeiras man. Freitas still carrying his run forward. Referee has a blow his whistle. Freitas dancing in the box and hits it across the face of goal. Well wide the target. He's saying it took a deflection there. And I don't think a corner will be given. Botafogo driving down the right side. Freitas linking up well with Arta. Freitas just scuffed it across the face of goal in a promising position. And just waltzed into the box, but didn't have that final product. So a minute and a half of normal time left this first half. Palmeiras 0, Botafogo 0. So a goal kick for Weatherton. Tate drills it with his right foot towards the right hand side where Mauricio loses his aerial duel against Alex Telles. Here's Rios, turns onto his right foot. Light square pass to Martinez, back with Rios. Rios now. He goes to his right. Gomez just over halfway. Here for Martinez. Mauricio. Here for Jai. Jai. Gustavo Gomez. Now Fuchs to Weatherton. Weatherton long through the middle. Too high there for Vitor Roque though. All the way back with Jean Victor. Victor goes there with his right foot to the feet of Alexander Barbosa. Alexander Barbosa gets it returned to by Jay Cunha. Botafogo inside left with Telles again, back for Alexander Barbosa. Left footed, lightning played across here for Cunha. Here's Alan of Botafogo down the right side turn there from Arta. Now Arta sprinted forwards here for Botafogo. Arta down the inside right, but a heavy pass of Vitinho. Vitinho will get onto it, just behind the corner flag. Vitinho cut inside, just goes behind to Alan. First time pass, now Botafogo gets the box, and Vitinho's cross well blocked there from Piqueres. Corner kick for Botafogo, but probably some of the best football Botafogo have produced all half. And it was a nice link up on the right hand side. And again, it was Vitinho just ghosted in, put the cross in. Now corner comes over Botafogo, volleyed away, and near post. And 6 minutes of stoppage time here at the Lincoln Financial Field. Palmeiras and Botafogo not the most entertaining half, but there's been a few feisty challenges put in. Both sides defended well. It's a throw for Botafogo. Midway inside the half, Alan won it. Hitting it off Emi Martinez. So, throw Botafogo now left for Coutinho to take. First minute of the 6th. First half stoppage time gone. Coutinho midway in the Palmeiras half takes the throw. And it could be held up from Savarino. Loose ball breaks it for Coutinho. It's a short pass. It's a lovely beat there for Danilo Barbosa to get him between two players and play it short for Alexander Barbosa. Back here with Jair Cunha. Infield by Coutinho. Ala in the centre circle for Alexander Barbosa to pick up. Botafogo just calm things down in possession. Danilo Barbosa in the centre circle. Alexander Barbosa again. Barbosa on the ball for Botafogo. Turns onto his right foot. And down the left hand side, Danilo Barbosa looks a short pass, well read there for Gustavo Gomez. That's short for Vitor Roque, and a good standing challenge by Marlon Freitas, and will be throw here for Palmeiras, and Freitas had to get that challenge in. Rotating now for Palmeiras, nice little flick into the centre. And now Palmeiras has a lovely ball towards Gustavo Willian for Richard Rios, well read there by Fuchs, well read there by Cunha. It was a massive interception. Botafogo clear. It's good pressure for Igor Jesus on Fuchs to get Botafogo the throw. It was a really good attempted pass, and Rios towards the running behind from Gustavo Willian. From Botafogo. Coutinho takes. Here's Freitas, so halfway into 6 minutes of stoppage time here at the Lincoln Financial Field. Palmeiras 0, Botafogo 0. And the deadlock be broken in the remaining amount of first half stoppage time. It is Botafogo with Danilo Barbosa. There's a short option in front of him. Freitas goes across though to the feet of Alan. Now Arthur in field. It's back in the Botafogo midfield with Alan. Alan's pass telegraph intercept there from Piqueres, but still Botafogo have it. Arthur, good challenge there from Piqueres, and last touch came off Arthur, and Piqueres made that challenge. So throw for Palmeiras to take. Is Rios in possession. Back now for Gomez. Now Jai. To bring towards halfway. Little death flick pass to Mauricio. It is Palmeiras on the ball with A. Martinez. Yeah, Martinez. This one to Rios now. Back here in the Palmeiras defence with Bruno Fuchs. Now Fuchs in field. Just behind halfway, it's a nice turn there. Pass away from the feet of Richard Rios out towards the right hand side. Jai brings it over halfway. Mauricio cuts inside, still Mauricio under pressure here on Danilo Barbosa. Mauricio though stays on his feet calmly, then plays it to Rios out towards the left hand side. Gustavo Willian, good standing challenge there for Vitinho. Now a chance still for Palmeiras to maybe get shot off inside right edge. The ball's a shot towards goal! And it's just over the bar. Hit with a lot of power. And it was a really inviting one to be taken on. It was great position. It was Richard Rios who let fly onto the roof of the net. Not sure it took deflection on the way through. He hit that with everything he had, Richard Rios. Jump it to beats and all ends up to deflection. It went onto the roof of the net, so it will be a corner kick. 30 seconds of the first half to go. Corner comes in. Tall pokes away. Now a chance in the byline for a cross to come in. It's been blocked. Another corner for Palmeiras. It was a cross there from Estar Williams. Didn't have a lot of power on it, but Jean-Victor Vital push away there from that corner. It was looping towards the back post. So, Estavo Willianti take the corner kick from the left-hand side to flat corner, easily volleyed away at the near post. And the 6 minutes are up, and the referee blows his half-time whistle there. It's been a pretty tight first half between the two Brazilian sides. This first Club World Cup knockout round game, and at the end there, it was probably the best moment in terms of good shooting opportunity. Richard Rios shot over the bar through for net again. Botafogo got themselves in some good positions at times, but Palmeiras defended well. And overall, both sides defended well. The Lincoln Financial Field. Sure, again, the more this game goes on, the more it will grow and things will open up. But for now, it's a pretty cagey first half. Half-time here. Palmeiras 0, Botafogo 0.
Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you for listening to FootMob's audio commentary. Be sure to check out player ratings, shot maps, and more in-depth info on the match page. Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Hello and welcome back to the Lincoln Financial Field second half team. Palmeiras and Botafogo to kick off very shortly. First half was a pretty tight one. Not really any clear cut opportunities, although Richard Rios for Palmeiras did have a good effort, which just went over the bar onto the roof of net on the stroke of half time. But certainly these sides are very, very tough to separate, but get maybe an early opener in this second half of things, maybe open up between both sides. So ready to get underway for the second half, put their place in the next round of Club World Cup. We'll find the winner in 90 minutes, or will this one go right down to the wire? So it will be Botafogo to kick us off the second half. Doesn't look to be any substitutions made the side, so we are ready to get underway this second half here at the Lincoln Financial Field. Botafogo shooting from right to left to get underway with Jefferson Savarino, the man to kick us off here in Philadelphia, and we are underway next with the Palmeiras back line, and Barbosa cross to Cunha straight with Botafogo. Play it long. Trapped on the chest there of Gomez. Gomez plays it long. That's a layoff into Vitor Roque shot, leader back well over the bar. Probably to let fly from, but he's leaning back there inside left channel. 30 seconds into the second half, and could have already had a goal if Vitor Roque better with that strike. So Botafogo start off the short goal kick. Barbosa does that. Alexander Barbosa to Alex Telles. Back with Barbosa. Telles asking for it again. Barbosa just stops the ball. Now gives it towards Telles, but intercepted quickly from Alan. Now Palmeiras inside the D, shot towards goal. Whipped hard and low from Estava Willian, but John Victor pushed it away for a corner kick. On the left-hand side, it was all pass out from the back from Alexander Barbosa. And Alan picked out Estava Willian, whipped it left-footed inside the D. Bent it around Jair Cunha, but John Victor crossed to it to push it away. Short ball for Palmeiras, slow cross comes in. And a very simple clearance there. Martinez is the man who put the cross in. Not a lot of power on it, and quickly Augustin Jai back to play it to Weatherton. That's a good start. First couple of minutes of the second half of Palmeiras. On ball from the goalkeeper, head away from Jair Cunha, headed from the centre circle from A. Martinez. But further on, to defeat Vitor Roque. Now, challenge came in from Freitas. Referee's ways to play on. Gustavo Willian. Piqueres put a cross in, instead goes to the 1-2 with Gustavo Willian. Now moves it back with Piqueres to Fuchs. Now Fuchs back in his own half to Gustavo Gomez. Square for Jai. Jai drills it down the right. Cross comes Alexander Barbosa, mops up well and chips it over halfway with Jai. Hits it back to the Botafogo half, and now Palmeiras look to get themselves on the front foot on the inside right, but offside flag goes up again to Vitor Roque. That will be a free kick for Botafogo, but he's lively to start this half, Vitor Roque, but Gustavo Willian has been the biggest threat for Palmeiras so far. He's had that shot a moment ago. Got a really good whip on it, but John Victor was down to that quickly. It's Alan of Botafogo. Now playing to the centre, lifted up. Danilo Barbosa inside right, head away from Piqueres now. Vitor Roque flicks it back.